Hi everybody, I just wanted to talk about jump rings. Something that is very, very basic but is used all the time in different kinds of jewelry making, and these are a couple of examples of different jump rings. These obviously it's a gold finish, and then this one's a silver finish, and they're different sizes, but I wanted to show you a finished product with jump rings, and that's what these little guys are here. Makes everything look very finished, very professional once it's finished. And the easy way to use a jump ring, and it really doesn't matter what kind of pliers you use, but I prefer ones that are flat on one side, those chain nose pliers, and they are textured on the inside. It helps you grip. And these are the same thing, they're just angled. There are round nose pliers as well, and those are okay, but they're a little bit harder to work with gripping, and that's pretty much it. I mean, if you're familiar with them, if you're comfortable with using pliers and working with wire, it really doesn't make any difference. But if you are not as comfortable with it, I would suggest just using these types. But when you open, let it focus. Come on. Okay, when you open a jump ring, you want to go like that. It's a little difficult to see, but it's going to be looking like this. And then when you close it, when you hook it onto whatever it is that you're going to be using, and then you close it right back up. And then see, it's a little difficult, sorry, it's out of focus, but there's a tiny, tiny gap. May not be that big of a deal if you're using something, if attaching it to something that's a little thicker, but if it's beading cord or wire or anything like that, it may slip through. So you just kind of want to shimmy it back and forth until it touches. You don't want to go like that, opening it sideways. And that is because it will compromise the wire and get out of shape, and it just won't go back the way that you want it to. And this rule applies for everything. These little earring hooks, they are the same idea, and you just want to open it, and then you can hook it onto your beading or chain or whatever it is that you made so that you're attaching your earrings to, and then just close it right back up. No moving it the other direction. And also with the eye pins, this is just one that I made for this tutorial on just some scrap wire that I had, but it's the exact same idea. So hook whatever you're doing and then slide it right back. And of course I'm doing this on camera, so it's gonna get weird, but yeah. And then it just goes right back, and that will keep everything secure and help it to look, your finished products to look really good. Also with chain, most chains are not just one solid round piece of wire. So you see how there's a gap right there, and if you don't want to cut, say you're limited on how much chain you've got, you can always just slide it open like that, and then take off your piece that you're using or that you're not using, whichever, and then go back to where it's focused. Doing this through a viewfinder is so much fun. But you want to just put it back. You know, always works better when I'm not being watched. But yeah, I mean, just like that. And then you can attach your other jump ring to it and put your clasp on there, or more beads, or your eye pin if you're connecting beads to it, or whichever. And that'll help you to not waste as much chain or whichever. It really, it's anything that's round, you're going to be moving it this way, never like that, if that helps. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, please subscribe, and I will be doing more tutorials. If there's any questions, please leave comments down below, and I will be able to answer them and hopefully be able to make a video for you if it would be helpful. Thank you. Bye.